everyone, and welcome back to Learn to Love DIY. Today we are creating this cute little Valentine card, and we're switching it out for the sample we're making, or for the one we're going to be making on camera. But for this one I used the Snail It, as well as, oops, wrong stamp set, as well as the Kangaroo and Company. I used the cute little heart here, as well as the Just For You, and I'll show you. So this is the belly band, and it's a fun fold. It opens like this. So I use the cute little hearts from the Kangaroo and Company, as well as the Just For You, and then I use the images from the Snailed It stamp set, as well as the DSP from that bundle. Okay, and then it just seals like this, and it's ready to either be gifted or put in an envelope. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to make this one today. I am actually using the art gallery. I'm using a couple of the different images on here, as well as the thank you sentiment. We're changing it up. This is just like a cute little Valentine's, just a note for you, or if you wanted to include it with one of your gifts, or just to send a hello to someone. This one is a thank you card using the art gallery stamp set, as well as the DSP that's in this bundle. And I'm using the Bumblebee, as well as the, I've already pre-stamped the Mango Melody and the Daffodil Delight, to go ahead and create the two different contrasting colors on here. So, and then I've already stamped this guy out, as well as fussy cut it. And I use the same colors, the Mango Melody and the Daffodil Delight, to bring in a little bit of life on the flower. And this I'll be using for the belly band. Now I did change it. This belly band is 1 inch thick. This one, I wanted to maximize what I had. This is what I had left over from one of the other projects. This is actually 1/2 inch by 11. So we're going to go ahead and attempt to use this one. Hopefully it turns out okay. I have the measurements down for you. I'm using basic white. And you actually do end up using a lot of DSP. However, you could change it up so that you don't use as much. But I'm using the same amount that I used for my other card. So you'll need an 8x8 basic white piece, and what I did is I already went ahead and scored it to minimize the filming time. So I scored it at 4 this way. You turn it around, you score again at 4, and then one of the sides you're going to score diagonally across this way to create the fun fold. Okay, I don't know if this one has an official name or not, but I'm calling it the Diamond Fun Fold with the belly band. I have seen other videos where they actually attach ribbon on the end here, and that's an option, of course. I ended up using the belly band for the closure, so you can change it up as you go, or as depending on what you have as far as material. So I try to use what I have. Okay, and then next, you'll see here that I've already done some pre-cutting. You'll need 4 pieces of DSP of your choice. So I've used the same DSP. I'm just flipping them off so that I can make some different kind of designs on this card. So I'm using these 2 as is, one for the inside of the card and one for the outside. I have 2 other ones that I've already cut up. And this size, or the DSP, is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and you're going to cut 2 of those because you're going to cut 4. Cutting 2 diagonally so that you can put them on that fold, these flaps here. And then you have another mat. This is for the sentiment that goes on there so that you have a little bit of writing space. This one measures 3 7/8 by 3 7/8, and then the basic white that measures 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, and that mats onto the bottom of the card. Okay, so let's go ahead and build the card. Again, like I said, I wanted to minimize the time that we were going to be filming, just because some of my videos have been a little lengthier. I wanted to keep them within, you know, the 10 to 12 minute range, and I'm hoping that to go ahead and accomplish this. So we're going to go ahead and just score on all these score lines. If you have any questions regarding any other measurements, you can easily either ask me in the comment section below. Feel free to email me. I always include my email details and other ways that you can find me socially on social media, and or of course, you can either pause the video and try to get the measurements once again like that. And if that doesn't work, you can always just let me know. Okay, so I went ahead and very lightly, you can of course burnish it with your bone folder on opposite ends, and then we're going to go ahead and fold that diagonal line to create that fun fold. Again, I'm just doing this very lightly, and then we're going to go ahead and very slowly just push the middle or the center of the card, creating the fold, and it'll easily fold in this way. Now that you have it this way, you can of course continue to use your bone folder to flatten that out even more. And I'm going to go ahead and just bring out my adhesive, which is my Tombow, and I'm going to go ahead and start building onto the card. I'm going to concentrate on doing the bottom first. I did use, like I said, the Daffodil Delight as well as the Mango Melody, and then for the sentiment, I used the Memento Tuxedo Black ink. Try to pop off some of the colors of the DSP that I'm using to try to create a card that's, you know, aesthetically pleasing, if you will. So I might, because I'm going to be just layering onto the card, I might just go ahead and fast forward. This one I did do diagonally so that when you open it, you can actually open it this way. The other one, I did the sentiment across this way, and that's how I did the little picture as well, as I'll show you once again. So because it faces this way, I open it up, and you can easily just open it up this way. So it's a tad bit different than what I'm wanting to create here. I'm wanting to be able to see if I could, you know, go ahead and open it this way. So the closure, I'll try to do it just a tad bit different so that it kind of shows what I have going on the inside. Okay. So I took off the colors that I'm using off, like I said, the DSP here, which are these cute little flowers here. Of course, you could do any of the other color combinations as well. And instead of using the opposite end, I'm using this end here to try to bring out a few different colors as well. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and fiddle a little bit with the belly band here, and then I'll trim it just a smidge. Bringing my scissors back, just leaving enough space to go ahead and adhere that. Again, I'm going to go ahead and dry fit it so that I can use my adhesive on here. Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead and just treat the flowers sideways just a tad bit. And I think for this one, should I do it flat? I'm going to go ahead and just adhere it flat. I kind of tempted to do, so I'm going to do it a little bit off to the diagonal so that it kind of caters to the inside. And I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find my, there we go, my glitter pen here. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of glitter so that our card has a little bit of sparkle. And as if I brush this guy out, there you go. I'm not sure if you can see the little mini or glimmer on there, the mini little dots there, but you can just slide this guy off. I did use a dimensional on this snail to do onto the square that I die cut. However, this one I wanted to do a tad bit different. So you slide that off and you have your beautiful card here. So although it's kind of lengthy as far as cuts go, as you're cutting and using a lot of the DSP, you can kind of see that it's not that hard to create this beautiful card that pops up just like so. So if you have any questions, again, please feel free to either email me or, write down something in the comment section below. I'd be happy to answer any of your questions. And here you have it, guys. This is the one I made prior to the video. And of course, you can tweak it any way that you want, depending on what kind of card you're wanting to make and what supplies you guys have at home. And this is the one I made prior to the video. Sometimes I try to do the same, but I wanted to use different stamp sets so that I have a variety to also hand out myself. So I thank you very much for watching, and you guys have a great day.